Welcome back. Today we are making green bean casserole vegan. As usual, the link to the recipe is in the description box below if you want to follow along. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grease my casserole dish and I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. I have 1.5 pounds of green beans here. This is two 12-ounce bags. And I'm just going to wash them, trim the edges, and then cut them into 1.5-inch pieces. Now I'm going to take my green beans and blanch them. This is an optional step, you don't have to do it, but it will soften your green beans a little bit and it will also help them maintain their nice green color after they've been baked. So over on the stove, I'm boiling some water in a saucepan. And I'm just gonna add the green beans and let them boil for 5 minutes. We don't wanna overcook them here because we don't want them to get too soft in the oven. Once the 5 minutes is up, I'm just transferring them over to an ice water bath so they'll stop cooking right away. I'm also gonna take 1 large onion and slice it and then cut the slices into quarters. Then I'll saute that with some coconut oil over medium heat until the onions are just starting to turn brown, which should take about 8 to 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna add in an 8-ounce container of sliced baby Bella mushrooms. You wanna wash these first, make sure that there's no dirt on them, and just continue to cook that together until the juices from the mushrooms have been reduced. So it should be about another 6 to 8 minutes. So now everything is just about ready. I just need to make my cashew cream sauce. I have 1 cup of cashews here that I have already soaked. They just need to be soaked in water for 2 hours, or you can also boil them for 10 minutes, but you can skip the soaking if you have a high-powered blender. I'm just gonna add my cashews to my blender along with 1.5 cups of low-sodium vegetable broth, 1 3/4 teaspoons of low sodium soy sauce, or you can also use coconut aminos, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a teaspoon of salt, and ½ a teaspoon of black pepper. And I'll just blend that up until it's nice and creamy. Okay, so let's put this casserole together. I'm gonna start with my onions and mushrooms. I'm just gonna spread them out across the bottom of the pan. Then I will put my green beans on top of that, just trying to get everything as even as possible. And finally, I will spread the cashew sauce over all of that. And then I'm just gonna take a wooden spoon, mix everything up. I wanna make sure that all the vegetables are coated with the cashew sauce. And now we bake. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 35 minutes and then I'll pull it out just to add 1 1/4 cups of crispy fried onions, and I'll pop it back in for 5 minutes longer. And we're done. This is so good. This vegan version is so much better than the original, for me personally anyway, because everything is fresh. It's made with fresh green beans, fresh cashew cream, no canned anything, and it just makes all the difference. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for more vegan Thanksgiving recipes, I do have several up on my channel already, so you can check those out. I might be able to squeeze one more in before Thanksgiving, but it's a crazy time of year, so we'll see what happens. I do have a whole page on my website dedicated to vegan Thanksgiving recipes, so I'll link that below if you need some more inspiration. See you next time.